Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and welcome to 333 Magic 9, where the tarot cards and the astrology stars come together to help you. Now, there is a lot of changing energy in the world, and it is affecting your life. So if you need a spiritual reading with a little extra guidance with astrology, then please feel free to click on the link below. It'll give you great insight into what is coming at your life personally. Now, here's the energy that is affecting your sign in general. The tarot cards that will be used this month correspond with the astrology. They are the Two of Cups, which represent love and relationships, the King of Swords, which represents mental clarity and strength, the Tower, which represents a change of energy and perhaps a new beginning, and the Two of Swords, which represents the need to make a good decision. Pisces, the tarot card for the first week of the month is the Two of Cups. Now, this is the card of relationship, love, and passion. It reflects the energy of Venus and Mars, moving the energy of two people together so they can share in the gift of love. Now, you may sense there is the possibility of a new or deepening relationship around you. However, there is also the possibility of the negative side of love sneaking through. Now, this can include misunderstanding, jealousy, and possessiveness. And you may also have to be a bit careful with the darker side of lust, because Mars is here. So the month begins with Venus, which will be in your fifth house of pleasure and creativity, trine Jupiter, and Jupiter will be in your first house of personal expression. So you have an opportunity to meet up with special people, and they may become very special, and you may be able to spend some quality time together. So do what you enjoy doing the most. But Mars in the fifth house opposes Pluto in your 11th house of associates. So you must balance your energy between personal and social responsibilities. And you must keep your cool under pressure. And if you can do that, you can experience a real sense of personal achievement. As we move into the second week, the tarot card is the King of Swords. Now, this is a powerful energy that speaks to the intellectual energy that is all around us. We can feel tension in the air as this king will abide no foolishness. He looks like a stern judge, and he knows how to use power to command people and how to get what he wants to achieve. So the negative side of this energy can suggest conflict, as one energy will fight against its opposite understanding of the way things should be. So we have to be careful not to be ruthless, and we must not demean those who are weaker or smaller than we are. So as we look down into the astrology for the second week, it begins with a new moon. You can see the moon moving towards the sun, and this is happening in your house of emotional foundations. So you may be able to assimilate some very deep feelings and share them with the people you love the most. Now, this can be very important because Mars will be entering into Leo and your sixth house of daily routines. Now, his action-oriented energy will help you be more efficient, and he can also help enhance your productivity. You must be a little bit careful, though, because of Mars, not to be too pushy, and you must know exactly what you want to achieve. Undisciplined action may upset your ability to be a success. The tarot card for the third week is the Tower. This energy suggests you need to reevaluate your place in life. There's a conflict between the status quo, as Saturn represents the current structure, And Uranus represents the chaotic future. You can never tell where the future is going. You will benefit by reviewing what you have built in your life and what you may need to destroy so that the future may emerge from chaos. Now, this is usually a difficult time when people tend to want to maintain what they have and they're somewhat afraid of the unknown future. So, the astrology for the third week may be the most challenging of the month, as stoic Saturn in the 12th house of limitations squares Uranus in the third house of intellect. So you'll have to be aware of your intellectual willfulness, especially if it disrupts your progress in life. You may need to limit the way you communicate your ideas, or at least be controlled. And this may be particularly true because Jupiter will be going retrograde in your first house of personal expression. So when this happens, this is an important time to reevaluate your ego and the way you express yourself. And if you have any bad habits in that area, they may need some extra control. When we move into the fourth week, we see the tarot card is the Two of Swords. Now, this energy suggests you have some choices to make, and you're not very clear which way to go. What's the best direction to take on your journey? There may be people and new ideas around you that you do not understand, and therefore you do not trust. Now, the good news is Mercury goes direct, helping us clarify. But at the same time, Neptune goes retrograde, throwing some rocks in the water of understanding and perhaps even creating some waves. Now, as we look into the astrology, again, there's some easy and there's some difficult energy. The good news is Mercury goes direct, and that is in his own sign of Gemini and your fourth house of emotional foundations. So that'll help you clarify your emotions and the plans you have made for creating more security in your life. But you're going to have to be careful because of Neptune. Now, he's the difficult one. He's going retrograde in your first house of personality and appearance and the way you express yourself. So you have to pause and take stock of your ego expression. It may need the healing power of clarity, rest, and renewal, and that will be spiritually helpful to you. Hi, I'm Reverend Tom Kearns, and this is my story. If you are a spiritual seeker, it may help you on your journey. I believe your spiritual development is as important as your religion. If you look at Christianity, it focuses on the life of Jesus. But Jesus was never a Christian. He was Jewish. If this thought intrigues you, you'll enjoy my new book, Light from Water, Freeing Jesus. It's available on Amazon.com and through fine bookstores. And it may help you on your spiritual journey. I'd like to thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Remember to subscribe because these videos are free, and hit the little bell for notifications. And for a special offer, visit my website, internetpsychicreadings.com.